The Eternal Cipher, Episode 5, The Mirror of Creation. Every myth we have traced circles back to a single mirror. The faces that look down from heaven, the lines carved in stone, and the symbols etched into flesh, each points towards the same reflection. What we have called gods, demons, and destiny may be the many disguises of human consciousness, learning to recognize itself, a reflection of thought, turning inward and outward at once. From Enoch to Thoth, from Quetzalcoatl to Hermes, the teacher is always human-shaped yet more than human, a reminder that wisdom arrives wearing our own features. Their lessons are identical across time and culture. Know thyself, balance the seen and unseen, remember the origin hidden within breath and blood. When that knowledge was fragmented, it was externalized. Temples rose outside the body, and heavens were built above the earth. The divine became distant, abstract. Responsibility drifted skyward with it. The symbols we uncovered, the serpent, the tree, the pinecone, the handbag, the hooked X, the fleur-de-lis, were never instructions from beyond, but memory devices within. They chart the geometry of awakening. The serpent coils like the spiral of thought and the DNA helix. The tree's branches echo the nervous system, connecting earth and sky, root to crown. The pinecone reflects the pineal gland, the receiver of light and rhythm within the human brain. The language of the gods is anatomy, number, and rhythm. To read it is to read ourselves, to awaken memory buried in flesh and mind. Creation and destruction, God and adversary, are twin poles of the same force. Light defines shadow, order calls forth chaos. In the oldest texts, they were partners, shaping one sculpture together. When humanity split them apart, morality became warfare and self-knowledge was replaced by judgment and blame. Yet, the mirror never lies. Every act of creation carries its shadow, every judgment its reflection. To see both is to recognize wholeness, the invisible dance of opposites. The altered timelines, hidden bloodlines, and reoccurring numbers were never conspiracies to deceive, but careful measures to preserve the rhythm of this realization. Each retelling, each dynasty, each secret sect carried the same undercurrent. Divinity evolves through us, and humanity is both the witness and the participant. The custodians of geometry, the keepers of alchemy, the scribes of forbidden names, each was describing the same process. Matter remembering its own light, spirit embodying its own code. The human hybrid, the meeting of spirit and clay, is the final symbol. We are both experiment and record, storyteller and story, the living cipher written in genes, myths, and art alike. Every heartbeat carries the echo of the first architects. Every thought resonates with the patterns laid down before civilization. The task is not to uncover a lost civilization, but to awaken the one still buried beneath habit, fear, and distraction. When we recognize the pattern in ourselves, history's fragments cohere, the game of telephone ends, the message is heard as it was first spoken. Look into the mirror once more. The eye, staring back, is older than time and newer than thought. The secret was never hidden, only forgotten. The symbols still shine. The numbers still hum. The geometry still whispers. And in that resonance, we remember. Creation was never outside of us. We were always the language, the cipher, the code, and the light itself. To awaken is to read the reflection in ourselves, the eternal mirror waiting for recognition.